MillwallFc, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are all well. Hope you're all finding yourselves well, looking after yourselves. Post-match reaction time. Yes, I'm 2 days late. Yesterday was a madness. But I'm back now. Finally finished my course, so I can give YouTube now my full dedication once again. Full time from the den, where it finished. Millwall 1, Reading 0. Team news: Barkowski in goal, Ryan Leonard, Sean Hutchinson, Jake Cooper, George Saville, Billy Mitchell, Murray Wallace, Michael Kieftenbeld, Jed Wallace, Matt Smith, Benik Afobe was the team. Obviously, no Danny Mack, which is beginning to piss me off. Rowett keeps dropping him and leaving him on the bench. Dan Ballard didn't even make the team. He has picked up a slight knock. Hopefully nothing too serious, as he's been one of the best players in the team so far this season. We started well. Jed Wallace inside 5 minutes, having a long range shot, trying to repeat some history. But Southwood, for them, their goalkeeper, making an excellent save. And then the game kind of grew into a pattern of just nullifying each other, really. Half-time, before we get to half-time, obviously Jed Wallace had that chance. Then Benik Afobe had a chance, and for the life of me, I do not know how he's managed to smash it over. But yeah, he smashed it over, didn't even get it on target. And then he had another chance, but I think the keeper came out and got to him quickly, or something like that. Anyway, Bennett could have scored a hat-trick on Tuesday, and how he didn't, I do not know. Reading didn't really trouble us. I don't think they had a shot in the first half. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I'm not too sure. But from the very outset, from the very get-go, I just said that this Reading team just doesn't look like a team that is up for this game. Obviously, Reading got a lot of injuries at the moment, and they are playing a lot of youngsters. Obviously, they're still dealing with FFP. If none of you knew that, obviously, there could be a points deduction going Reading's way, which is unfortunate for them because they were going well in the league, but now they are down in the bottom depths of the regions of the league. So if they do get a points deduction, they could well find themselves inside the bottom three, unfortunately for them. Anyway, it was 0-0 half time, and after that start of the first half, I was really disappointed to see that the game was still 0-0 at half time, and I was saying that I felt like it was boring after 15 or 20 minutes after the game just settled into a pattern of play where each team was just cancelling each other out. At half time, Rowett made 2 changes. Kieftenbeld came off for Malone. Obviously, Kieftenbeld was on a booking, so I had a feeling that Rowett was going to do that. And then Matt Smith off for Mason Bennett. Now, second half, we absolutely peppered Reading. I don't really think, apart from maybe 1 or 2 shots, that one that didn't even hit the target, and one that I think Bart saved comfortably, is the only thing that Reading did. For that 45 minutes, I don't know what Rowett said to them, but the team came out and they were just ruthlessly on Reading. Shot after shot, chance after chance. I think Saville even at one point tried to score a bicycle kick, I think it was. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. But the goal eventually comes. Jed Wallace playing a reverse pass down the wing for Ryan Leonard, who just drills one across the box for Benik Afobe, who can't miss from a yard or 2 out. And then from that moment onwards, it was a case of how many can we score? Okay, we only scored the one in the end. It could have been 2, could have been 3, could have been 4 in that second half, because the way that we were just applying so much pressure onto Reading, I was saying to myself, if we don't score, the title of this video will be, I genuinely can't believe how we didn't score. Because in that second half, the amount of pressure that we was applying, the goal was inevitably coming. And then eventually that one bit of quality from Jed to reverse the pass down the line for Ryan Leonard to just drill one across the box for Benik Afobe, to get all 3 points in a game where, after the Huddersfield game, we had to bounce back and we had to put in a performance. That was a performance that we can be proud of. that is a performance where the boys can look back and say we grinded that one out and we got it over the line. We didn't concede late on, and that makes me happy knowing that we can play that style of football. Maybe it should have been 2 or 3-0. It would have been more a fair reflection on the game. But 1-0 and 3 points, keeping ourselves in touch with them top six, there or thereabouts. Even though I feel that's not a fair reflection of the way that we've played in certain games, in certain weeks. But we're there and thereabouts, inside or and around them top six. If we can just keep applying that pressure to them, keep doing what we're doing, keep grinding wins out, not drawing or losing so many games, then we stand a really, really good chance. Derby on Saturday. I'll be here tomorrow for a pre-match prediction, so keep your eyes out for that. I'm sorry that this one is delayed, but obviously I'm sure you'll understand that I've had a hectic 7-8 days, so it's been hard for me to do YouTube study, So thank you for your patience. If you're new around here, hit the like button and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Up in Millwall CK. Come on, Lions!